Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Perfect. Ow. Wait. Hello? Green? Is it working? There we go. Ja, jeg bruger mit telefon. Det andet er ikke op. Just trying to figure my internet right now, guys. So just 1 second. And then we'll be ready. There, bam, 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 bam. Almost there. There we go. All right. Seems like everything is coming through so far. I think. Maybe, hopefully. If there's any mistakes, then please let me know, guys. Alright, 0.11.50 Steel Championships must testing. So, let me just start out by bringing up the display capture here. There we go. Bam. Right. Next week we will see the start of the Steel Championship, but we're not just here to talk about football. In this update you will also find a new PvP map. Cool. New Raiders of Dawn's Children faction, alright. Modified perks of several relic weapons and the return of Leviathans to clan battles. But first things first, we remind you that all the new features described in the develop log are not final and may be changed before they are introduced into the game, or may not be in the game at all. Good. Steel Championship coming back, not too interested in that, but you know. Rework the reward system. Now when moving from league to league, you will receive a certain number of Steel Championship badges. You can exchange the received badges and resources for the rewards that you need. It is planned that the range will include both rewards from past football events and new ones. We plan to make all new rewards from the event workbench tradable. Cool. So lots of new stuff. Is that in here? No, it is not, but still. Punish and Breaker, a lot of questions, a lot of suggestions, and here's the results. New perk for relic machine guns and shotguns almost ready. Successfully landing 40 shots increases damage by 100% for 5 seconds and reduces spread to a minimum. Wow. A miss resets a successful hit counter. And 15% damage reduction as a test. So if you're good at aiming, you'll get yourself a pretty solid... Is that still in here? What? Okay. Leviathans returns to clan battles. Leader of the group enters the battle on Leviathan. All of the players use their regular slot vehicles. So you can actually aim who you want to target with the weapons. So we can test the new map, the new perks, and the previously announced points to wedges. Now when racing an enemy vehicle, its mass is taken into account as part of the mass of the vehicle. If the total mass of 2 cars exceeds the tonnage of the wedge, its acceleration is greatly reduced. Damage is dealt to the running gear. Okay. The weight that is added to the weight of the wedge depends on whether the enemy has contact with the ground. What kind of movement parts will receive damage depends on the location of the raced parts. The further the movement parts get from the raced car, the less damage they receive. Okay. In the case of hovercars, additional weight is added only when the wedge moves and the hovercraft flies over it. So if you can actually smack into people now, and if you fly over them, then you'll deal damage to them. That's pretty cool. In the case of cars with mechanical legs, additional weight is added only when the wedge contacts the frame of such a car. We are currently working to ensure that the total weight is taken into account when contacting the legs themselves. That's a lot of dope changes. That's a lot of really dope changes. That is for sure. What do you guys think? It's since Clan Wars, not for new game mode. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be in Clan Wars. Let's try this wedge thing here. Actually, you know what? Let me just quickly remove this and just relog to sync my account. Copy account data. There we go. Get that done. And that is done. And there we go. Perfect. So, punishes and breakers, but that's not all. Let's remove this one. Let's find some kind of a wedge all the time. Oh, they deleted every single, I think. Wait, you can't use, what? Oh, that might not just have been a build called wedge. That may have been why. What if I search for train plow? Which we of course can't. Alright, so I guess we just have to find a wedge then. What a bummer. Nope. There we go. Okay, we could just download this because this does, after all, have a wedge. So, if we just slap some wheels onto this thing, there. Wheels, Bigfoot. Get that. And that thing is pretty high, so if you use stallions, there. Aha. And then we wedge. Well, I guess we also have to add some weight onto this to actually feel anything. So, you know, I guess we just, I want to see if we can get close to the weight limit actually. So what if we just add some more of these so we can actually, there we go. And do like that over here as well. Bam. Get as close to the weight limit as possible because we want to see if we can get overweight. Seems to me like that is where sort of the money is at with this change. So, big fat build here. This is all good, looking good. Just add more weights. Jesus Christ, why can this carry so much? What is this? Oh, I know what to do. Easy. Just throws an army onto it and it's fine. That's a booster right there. What the hell? Wait, was it not only supposed... Okay, so it also happens if you just join over tonnage. That's a bit of a fucking issue, I think. I don't think this is supposed to happen to your build just standing there, because some people join matches while being overweight. Oh my god, oh, look at that damage. What? Okay. Wait, I want to remove this. We need something that can slope them up here. I want to see if you can get him like fully on top of us. Here, let's try that. If we put a Skinner onto it to help pull him up. That is really a lot of damage. Let's just put a Skinner onto here. Oh my, okay. That's pretty interesting, not gonna lie. There we go. Come on, pull, pull, pull. Okay, so he's now fully on top of us. 300 damage. 500 damage. That is literally the quickest D-wheel you've ever seen. Oh my god. That's so dope. Only one thing, Woody Roger, I just found this. Just have a look at this. I don't think it's supposed to happen if you're not wedged, right? But you know, if I do this... Okay, that's gonna be painfully slow. Let's just remove. Just want to be a bit over tonnage. There. Drive. You see what this dude is taking damage even though he's not wedged. He's just plain over tonnage like I am. But it's still taking damage. I don't think that's supposed to work. Does it really lose its wheels? I actually don't know. Let's see. I don't think so. Nah, they should have fallen off by now. Wait, actually, what if I drive myself onto it? Then they should have less HP, right? They definitely came off way quicker than the other one, so I do assume that they have taken some damage. Oh yeah, probably it's just a bug. I think you're absolutely right about that. Right, well, this brings the obvious question. This brings the obvious question. Nope. Like this. Big foot. Bam. Bam, bam. And then, bam. What's that thing called? It's called a train plow. Train plow. Because I personally do not believe that this will work, but you know, I am keen to have my mind changed. Let me put it that way. Because the only thing you can do is that you can de-wheel people, but you can't like effectively also degun them and stuff. But it might be a way to deal damage to people. We'll have to see about that. Definitely need some weight over here, otherwise this build is gonna tip over the second that we go. That should be enough, right? Oh, hold up a second, actually. I think we have to move this out further. Or maybe not. But I do want some protection right here. There. Oh, damn it, I don't want to construct all of this again, but I feel like we should move this out further. Which we can't when these are like that. Alright, different bumper. Uh-huh. This. And hatchet. Blade wing. Blade wing. There we go. Let's see. Fuck, this should do the trick. Alright. Oops. Am I even high enough? That's awkward. You actually need to bring them in even further than this. How is this thing tipping over? It slowly is. It's gonna be so hard to do. Small plow. Alright, we need something. Small plow. This is gonna be like this is gonna be way too experimental to ever pull off. I'm calling it already. Someone is probably gonna do it. It's just really not gonna be me. Right, and then what we do is no meta to the exhibition. There we go. You are not even close to being overweight. We can always make you overweight. There. Such a beautiful build. Feels so sad to take it apart. What am I doing? There. Right. Well, this is a big chunky boy, so let's try that. All right. Wait, we were doing it. Oh, it already lost its wheels, that's why. What else can we do? Fuck. Fight me, goddammit. Oh, you. Come on over here. Come on over here. Guys, how should we do this? Like, how do we do this? Okay, we just de-wheeled him as well, I think. Nope, not entirely, but mostly. But we're not dealing damage to him anymore, though. So I do assume that's because he lost so much that he's not really overweight anymore. Yeah, if you want to crush people, like if you actually wanted to have an effect, I think that's actually a great balance. Because if you wanted to have an actual effect, you have to be super heavy, because you got to make sure that the weight that you add onto the person does not only make them over tonnage, but also overweight. Because if you only make them over tonnage, well, then they're not going to lose their wheels, they're just going to be super slow. So you actually got to make sure that you make them overweight and not just over tonnage. Because you see here, no effect. And that is because the weight that we add to that build only makes it over tonnage. We do not make it overweight. Bam, and there goes these wheels. I'm very curious to see something else here then. Save this again. Let's assemble this. Throw a duster cabin in here. Please connect. There we go. Question is it gonna lose its wheels before we get out there? Okay, it is. Shit. Let's take off some weight here. This is fine, we'll just make it lower. There we go. Test drive. So the theory is here. If you lose the engine mid-battle, no crushing damage, right? Well, that depends. If you lose... you bullying me? Oh, right, because it doesn't take Master Jack into account. That's why. If you run a Colossus and the engine goes, then your mass limit gets reduced. And if your mass limit gets reduced, then you'll take crushing damage again. So actually, if you start dealing crushing damage to someone and someone else removes his engine while you do that, then you'll deal crushing damage to him again afterwards. I was actually hoping that we could crawl over him and then... Let's just try to see if we can do that. Alright, let's save this. Fuck, I just murdered my build there. So, if you deal crushing damage to him, and he loses the engine while you do so, then what will happen is that you will basically, you know, deal it to him for a longer time, because he will then have a lower mass limit, meaning that the weight that you apply onto him will have an even bigger impact. So it can actually be harmful in some way. If you lose just one wheel, the others break. As long as the people are overweight, you will continue to deal crushing damage to them, basically. This is honestly this is fucking genius. Like, massive. I am happy that I am not the one who has to sit there and make the formulas for like how the computer has to calculate this. I'm happy that it's not me, but you know, good on the devs at least. This is so dope. If that is not the most lit thing you have ever seen, then I do not know what more you expect from this game. We can actually improve this even further. Just hold up. We can improve this even further. So the frame quite clearly had clearance height there. So what we're gonna do is... we're simply gonna throw some more of this junk onto it. Like, imagine how much of a BM it would be that you know, you have an enemy, he's about to die, but he can still move, and the way you decide... There's something fucking... Oh my god, it's my beard on my face. And you know, you're like, okay, I'm gonna full on go flexing this dude, gonna kill him, and you just walk up to this like half dead enemy. And you know, you just come riding over there. You're like, oh, what's up, dude? You don't look too good. You really do not look too good. You know? That's so fucking badass. Honestly, that is so badass. Alright, how to make this even more meta? Well, let me show you. Let me show you, ladies. Fuck. Alright, so you just scuff them in under the build. I keep forgetting to do that. So, you know, you move out here, you see your enemy, you're like, oh, dude, you're gonna have a bad time. And, you know, you go tell him, and you're just like, oh, yep. So you dump yourself onto him, make him lose his wheels. And if your build could actually hit him, then you would just start cheering away. But apparently I made a shitty build. There we go. There! You see? Bam. Literally the most meta thing of 2020. But is it combat viable? I know you would ask that question, so, you know, I am actually going to go test it in just a second here. Maybe just like this. If this is not the most meta thing you have ever seen, then I do not know what is. The only thing I would like to do with this is just to move the wedge up higher. The baseline for it is good, but you know what we could do? And then all right. He's here. Blade wings. What? But wait, how? All right, screw you then. Just gonna put those here. And here. I don't think they're in any way like that, Vasil. I just think you have to think more about whether you want to play. Like, this does not strike wheel players in general. No, trust me, you're not going to see this. If you think you're not going to see this in combat all the time, I can guarantee you that you're not going to see this in combat all the time. So don't stress that too much. Don't stress that too much. The only thing that I think you are going to see is that you are going to see lots of people who will... Wait, we actually have 2 energies still. Let's go for a chameleon, because otherwise those bots are gonna be a bitch about it. Chameleon! So, keybinds. Let's put these on B. And let's try this. But like I said, you're not gonna see this, honestly. It's not that big of an issue. Oh my god, you're so slow, boy. There we go. Alright, let's speed out here. Let's cloak up because I don't want 7 bots to target me at once. We also have to try this with hovers. I might need someone to log into the test server soon and just help me out with a hover test here. Hey, Dave. Don't kill Dave, please. I have some testing to do here. Let's see. I don't know if anything happens to those, actually. Ow, rude. Honestly, this is too meta. How is this so good? Always puts down here. Always puts down here. Keep crushing him. Keep crushing him. Yo, where's my team? Like, ideally, we probably wouldn't want to grind this guy on his freaking... Ow. Alright, I have 3 budges just camping base. Oops. Oh my, that was beautiful. Normal clan system update? What? I don't think a new clan system. Let's just check out the new map while we're doing this build. It's actually pretty hilarious. What was the name of it again? All right, we probably have to go play just a random game here. Let's just do that in this perfectly fine build. There, let's go. All right. Bam. Wait, I just need to bring up my laptop here because I am having a hard time following the chat. So, you know, I just wanna have it running here. Oh god. Oopsie. There. Okay, so this is the new map. Oh, Blackhead is in here. Oops. Nice. Map title holes. I mean, should we just get the most obvious, like the most anticipated question out of the way first of all? If I could steer this massive fucking thing at all. Alright, I think what everyone wants to know is what happens if you go down here. Alright, that happens. So Blackhead is checking it out as well. Is he live as well? Wait, I want to see that. Is he live? It's pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. Blackhead Gaming. Or is he recording? Alright. Nah, he's not live, so he's recording. Alright, so definitely don't drive in to the holes, I guess. But I mean, see, this is, I think it's a, you know, I'm not sure if it's a good idea when you have bots in the teams, because they're too fucking stupid to know that they shouldn't drop down into that hole. What if a teammate pushes you down? That is actually a great question. Oh my god, you can fuck with your teammates big time, right? I just got an even better idea. I'm gonna try that afterwards. Oh wait, no, we can't do that. I only have one Skinner. Fuck. And we have to go to the promo, but then I can't start my games because the promo inventory is bugged. No! Rip. That makes me so sad, not gonna lie. I just want to see something here real quick. You know how you would make this even more evil? Just build the damn thing on meat grinders. Fuck! Alright, let's save this. How many Skinners do I have? I only have one. Shit. I'm thinking here, let me just relog. Nope, whoops. That's the scene that I wanted to go to. Let me just relog to my promo here. Maybe they have fixed my inventory so I can still join games and we could get multiple Skinners. Ah, shit, it's still broken. Damn it. We cannot go into combat. Crap. Yeah, because you see... Yeah, hovers fall into the pit as well. You see my storage here is too full, so I can't do it. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. Alright, well, back to the personal account, because then we're just gonna try something else instead. There we go. Nah, I quite like that you cannot do that with the holds, actually, that it's just instant death if you go down there. That's not too bad in my opinion, that's not too bad. Kind of thinking, do I want to do this on wheels, or is it better just to do on a hover? Just with something like the... I don't know. I just want like a tiny sideways hover, just a tiny sideways hover, something like this. If no blueprint spaces left. Well, yes, I do. You're coming with me. Maybe we want something just a little bit armored, because the bots are gonna tear us down. Switch your screen? God damn it, I forgot that. Sorry, man. There. Alright, this is golden. This is golden. We can work with this. Oh, no. That's way too many hovers. I didn't see that it had fucking 8 hovers. How am I so blind? Oops. Come on, I just want 4 hover builds. This is perfect. So, I think what I'm trying to achieve here is we just need a chameleon as well, because we just want to sneak up on them and then run away again. I think what I'm trying to achieve here is something like this. Maybe. Yeah, we just want to be able to, you know, Skinner there, chameleon there, sideways controls, better. Which tier should benefit me most for clan wars and raids? Breakers or punishes? At least this is not the new map. Yes, it is the new map. Okay, cool. Sorry, buddy. I'm so fucking sorry to do this to you, but you know, you are a victim of a test here. Oh shit, okay, he released. You'll get to live then. Oh shit, I only have 3 hovers left. Wait, what are you doing, dude? Fuck you, July. Alright, I'm actually thinking like, what if we turn all of these around? Here. And these as well. Here. All right. Wait, cancel. We just need the Omnibox perked to be on something else. There we go. I don't have the stuff to build the slam dunk build, so I can't do that. I want to see something else here as well. What? Oh shit, don't do that, please. Come on, Ryan. Oh, you're like a big scary bot. I don't want to play with you. How did my Skinner then go? What? Stop giving me these big bots. I want bots my level, okay? I'm 6,000 PS. Give me 6,000 PS enemies or I am actually gonna There's not a whole lot of pushing power in these even. Or pulling power rather. Perfect, much better. Honestly, this map is quite hilarious. Stop giving us these. Shit, how do I fix this? Right, perfect. Now I just need someone to give me a flip. No! You dick! Come on! Oh, this dude is gonna get it. Like, why do we get these butts? I need this taburetka. He's gonna be a test. Oh, he just drove straight into the hole. That's quite hilarious, not gonna lie. Now you guys come over here. Oh, fuck's sake. This thing literally cannot pull these butts because we get these like fucking huge butts. See that? He's just pulling me around. I'm even using boosters, but it's because we get these butts, it's fucking impossible. No! What? Nah, boy. That ain't happening twice. That was literally insane. How did he juke that? Like, how does he pull that off? Alright, keep getting these 12,000 PS people in my game. I don't want that. I don't want that. I wouldn't be surprised if the bot just started driving straight up the wall. Like, I honestly wouldn't. Come on. I know that's bad with the bots this time. So you grab one guy and then, you know, you bring two skinners. So you skinner the ground with one and the other one you have skinner to him so that, you know, you pull him over, let him go, and then you slowly just rise back up to greatness. That's gonna be so strong. And I'm not even mad about it. It's hilarious. It literally is. Oh, great job me just driving straight back into those. No one is gonna come over here. That actually makes me a bit sad. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, burger bun.
This is freaking impossible. Screw that then. You could potentially troll your teammates quite hard with this. Quite funny. Bro Gaming, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I wish my personal or my promo could go into combat right now so that I could put something else than this. We're gonna play around with this. When the new map actually releases, we're gonna play around with this much more. Much more. Another interesting thing that boom, let's see. Punisher. Bam, just out one so they can actually rotate. Alright, so it's like a countdown. Just tap fire on this one. And insane precision and insane damage.
Yeah, burger bun.
But a 15% damage reduction overall. Dude, thank you so much for following. I cannot pronounce your name since it's in Russian and I do not speak Russian, but still thank you so much, Domi. What if you miss your shots here? Nothing. But in case you start tap firing this guy and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just doing great on the tap fire, and then you... Oh, then it adds one every time you miss. Fuck, I thought it was resetting. Alright, so it's gonna be hard not to get the perk. You have to be a big brain, no aim at all in case you miss that. Because, you see, no hit, adds one, hit. Or no hit, subtracts one, hit, adds one. Or the other way around, you know, subtract one when you hit because it moves. It doesn't count up, it counts down. But it counts up if you don't hit, then it adds one. So, okay, cool. Actually, not too bad. Actually, not too bad. So the Bregas as well. Ha! Try canopy, mate. Alright. You ready? Alright, we definitely have to check that out. So break a 5% damage increase plus if you lose. Let's see if we can just get someone to shoot us in here. I don't think this dude has any weapons. No, he don't. Oh, ammo boxes. We can blow up the ammo box and then damage the breaker with it. Oh, do you have weapons? Come on. You do. Keep shooting those breakers. Does the perk show them? Okay, the weapon just fell off. So you don't get an indication that the web perk is actually active. Nah, I don't think you do. You gotta hover. hate that you cannot see profiles in Testserver. Alright, let's see. Stay next to Bigfoot. Alright. Okay, so if hovers come off immediately. Okay, he's not even in like... Okay, if this hits the live server, then fuck it, there's nothing else than melees left. It's gonna be nothing else but melees. Wow. Perfect. Oh, fuck it. Okay, that is big strong. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's just do that again. That's like actually so nasty. Alright, watch this, guys. Watch this. Oh, rip. Is gonna... Oh, wow. Bare skal det så lige optage, så det er lidt sådan lidt, nu kommer der en masse stemme ind over. Okay, so that is not very beautiful. Alright, so we've seen that. That is quite insane. Alright, let's create a custom here. There. Do I have beaker on here? I do. I hope so. See. Hopefully they'll do something about this to hovers, because that is too strong. There we go. All right, let's try this. So controls, there we go. Thank you, Ernie Sit. That is literally crazy. Like, I mean, from a realism perspective, this might be alright, but from any other perspective, I'm not sure if I like this. It's definitely with the amount of damage that hovers take right now, it's way too much. Because as you saw there, he didn't even have, from what we saw before, he didn't even have to do anything, he just hit them. Like, he literally just hit him with a regular melee. It wasn't even, like, it wasn't even a full-on wedge like I made here. It was actually just a regular dog that just had his, hover catches onto him. That was all. So that's a bit insane. That's a bit very insane. You type in general. Does someone have someone with meat grinders maybe able to log into the test server and want to just help with the crushing damage mechanic testing? That would be very dope. I assume that you have them on. His power score ain't really changing. Let's see. Take it that big ramps are just regular wheels like anything else. Samuel, thank you so much for kind words, homie. And you too. You too. The real thing that will be scary now. Show you this. This build is going to be more like this. I actually think you could pull this off somehow. A concept here real quick while we wait for Beeler. Oh, dang it. So that's another thing. And then what about fails? Here. And then Alright. And then... Wait, what? Oh, fuck. No, it's not symmetrical. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Then if you go for the Howl cabin and frame and do this and put stallions here. You know? There. Maybe with a Colossus. Maybe just a couple APC pots. Just to ensure that we have enough weight here. There. Some sort of a frame set up here. There. Skinner. All right. And there we go. Bam. And then you just and kill people. While you also still will be able to deal damage to them. Aha. You see that? That's literally big brain right there. And then if you want it to be even more cheese, then you do something like this. Okay, fuck, it's quite heavy now. Oops. And just give it more ballast. Perfect. Just a bit more, just a tiny bit more. Alright, let's see. That's good because that's actually also what we need. There. Alright, play. Let's go. If I see this in combat, I'm gonna scream. If a wedge doesn't max out its weight and tonnage, can it still wedge? Yeah, the only thing you don't want to do is that you don't want to walk into, you know, you don't want to go into anyone who has, like, what do you say? See that we're barely even wedging him and we're still dealing this much damage to him. Wait, but he's also dealing damage to me. But I'm the one wedging him. There we go. This is just pure evil. There we go. Quite like that. But I don't get why he deals damage to us. So the trick is with wedges. If you still want to play wedge after this, you gotta make sure that you have a lot of room left for your, what's it called? For your cabin mass limit. Because the trick is to not go over mass limit, so you will have to save a lot. So I mean, low PS wedges where builds are usually far from maxed out will probably still be a thing. Like, you will still be able to wedge at a lower power score, but in higher power scores where builds are just big, you won't be able to. So Clan Wars wedging is dead. 100%. If something even close to this goes through, then Clan Wars wedging is dead. And yes, Leviathans are going back into Clan Wars. They are indeed. There's something here. In what way? The leader gets to play with his Leviathan, basically. So whoever is the leader of the team uses his Leviathan instead of his regular build. Standard Clan Wars? Yep, exactly. In Standard Clan Wars. Oh god. Wait, but how is he dealing damage to me when I'm the one watching him? Oh, there we go. Okay, so Meat Grinders also takes damage. Oh my god. Just imagine all of the sideways hovers. Wait, why am I taking damage? Doesn't seem like... Oh, wait. Okay, yes they do. So Meat Grinders can fall off as well. This is not so good. Big fun that this more testing. Looks like the framing thing happens when my front end comes off the ground, so things starting to frame him. Yeah, it's as soon as you apply some of your damage to him, I think. Just by the way, one very important thing to say that Woody Roger has also specified is that this is the first changes that we're seeing, so this is not going to be final for patch 0.11.50. I'm not even sure if this will be in part of the next patch or if it will require further tweaking before it happens. So don't get too scared just yet. We might see additional changes to this before it's released. So there's still hope. There's still hope. But it does look a bit shady though. Oh, whoops. Yeah, like what Roger just said there. So, I mean, my overall expectations for this is pretty dope. Definitely the hovers need some tweaking, but we are gonna see like wedges for high tier where, you know, a lot of people complain because of spiders not doing anything to wedges. They can just wedge a spider and do nothing. That's definitely gonna be fixed. And I think that's what most people has also requested. I also like the fact that you cannot put weight on allies. That's pretty dope. Because otherwise you would be able to troll them quite hard. Troy Aqua, welcome to the stream. The thing that I think is the most important right now is just... I don't know about that. After I said to Woody that I think it's a great idea with Leviathans, I also had some second thoughts because... I mean, how much energy is it that you can get on a Leviathan with a Apollo? Is it 68? Yes, no, 66 energy. So 66 energy. That is something like 16 drones or something. How much energy is the drone? Is it 4? So let's see. All right, yeah, 4 energy. So you can get 16 annihilated drones on a Leviathan. Oh. 16 annihilated drones on a Leviathan. The good thing is that we won't see horizontal mandrakes because you can't control the weapons yourself. You can specify what target to attack, but I'm quite sure that you cannot, like, actually, it will still fire, if I understood it correct, you know, automatically. And the thing is that a horizontal drake controlled by an AI does not work. That's the one good thing to remember. But wait, what? Oh yeah, you see, so that green bar that goes in there, that's you deciding that they should attack that target, but because we're using... Alright, so let's try to see. You see, this is just gonna be pure evil. Like, there's no way you're gonna be able to fight this. There's no way in hell that you're gonna be able to do anything about this. With that amount of drones. Let's see, Mandrake. You see, yeah, they still fire automatically. Okay, we are still alive, I think I just cut out there for a sec. So you see, I can specify that I want them to attack that target, which is super cool in my opinion. See that then the weapons slowly start prioritizing that target, and then that one, then they start prioritizing that target. So you can specify which target you want to fight. I quite like that. So I'm assuming that it only does it if the weapon can actually fire at that person. I think that's very cool. Actually, what is that? Wait, what? Oh, that's the new weapon reloading and stuff. Did you guys see the rate at which those mandrakes fired? And this is the speed buff, I believe. So, look at the Mandrake reloading speed. Okay, I need to try that again. Alright. Look at the look at the Mandrakes. That's scary. What is this? Oh wow. I mean, that is also scary, but if you want to make a build like this, I think for Leviathans most of the time it's just about going absolutely nuts with like big heavy weapons that is otherwise hard to hit with. For example, WEDGEs. Okay, there is a lot of interesting stuff here that I did not expect. Can someone please just make a Leviathan and throw a bunch of wretches on it? I think some of those Leviathans that we have seen, you know, the tower ones, also gonna be heavy for this. Oh god. Okay, time to build a good Leviathan then, apparently. Crap. Okay, so the breaker perk. Why did that one not show up when I searched for Annihilator? Random. Just one sec, guys. I just need to see if I can find some examples of something that I don't think will be very funny. Oh my. Alright, let's just explain what the perk on the V is, by the way. So basically what the perk on the V is, of course it doesn't work on a hover. Okay, it actually does work. You see that? It's something that helps. It's a temporary acceleration buff. And the F button is a temporary reloading buff. See that? How quickly they reload there for just a sec?
New burger
So,
bun.
definitely some scary stuff in between here. With the current weapon layout that you can get. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm sure that the game is ready for Clan Wars Leviathans anyway. I can't tell. Because I also think it's great that they're trying, so I don't want to just vote it out and say no, don't do it. The new Omnibox perk? Oh no, it's Leviathans only. It's a mode that they're adding to the Leviathans in order to make them do something.
New burger bun.
Yes, yes. Can I just remove all of these? Pelician, thank you so much for the follow. Oh god, this is gonna take so long, isn't it? I'm just gonna make a new one. Create better custom. Here. Add a player. Here. Go. Just want to see what that looks like. The rune here. Go encounter Old Town, then we'll be close to each other. Much appreciated with all of the new follows. Do you have to get 100% full lift before taking damage? Basically, as soon as you lift the person up enough so that you go over weight limit, then you will lose it. Sideways controls. There we go. Let's see. Take out all that ammo. So it definitely did me good. Taking off. Neither did that, but now it should only have 1 HP. Yeah. Let's see what this is all about. There we go. Oh my god. All right, perfect. Try this one more time. See what happens. So, all 37 and 1. All right, that looks fine. So, okay, time 4:20. We're at 4:19. So at 3:45. 3:35, then I should be able to not take it off again. So right about now, yep, then he still can't lose it. Okay. So you really have to go like away for a long time. For it to not see what the punishes can do now. So I'm assuming that the punishes can also do quite a lot of work, honestly. We covered the wedge changes quite a lot already, so maybe just go watch that on the replay after this stream is over, then you can see it. I'm gonna go out of the cap so we don't hear that sound. There. And then let's see. That's scary. What was that, like a second each or something? That's pretty scary. But the thing is, the all right. Well, that's it. I think we covered all of it then, didn't we? We checked the new map, we checked the wedges, we checked the weapons. I think that's about it. So, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. So many people here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I will try to get some more information out on this as I get a little bit of more testing going. So, thank you so much for being here, everyone, and have a good one until next time. Bye bye.